So we need to go and treat water in order to go and make it safe to drink. Right, 3 main stages to water treatment are filtration, sedimentation and chlorination. So we start off, we get water in reservoirs where it goes and we collect it from either rivers or rainwater, and that is sent through like grids. Right, these grids go and stop any of the large like debris and anything that's floating around in the water from getting into the water treatment plant. Right, the second thing we do is it comes through kind of like a coarse grid, so a coarse filter that goes and extracts lots of the other big floating parts. Right, after that, it then goes to a sedimentation tank. Right, when it gets into that sedimentation tank, we add aluminium sulfate to it. That aluminium sulfate will go and help clump together any bits of mud or anything that's floating around in the water. We then leave it in there for a bit and we allow all those sediment to go and sediment down to the bottom. Right, it then goes and it's pumped through a fine filter. Right, this fine filter are made out of sand beds, so the water is pumped through sand beds and those sand beds will go and extract virtually anything else that's left. So at this point, all that's going to be left in there are pathogens, so things like bacteria. The way that we go and get rid of bacteria, 2 ways. We can either go and chlorinate the water, because that kills bacteria, or we can treat it with ultraviolet radiation, because that also goes and kills the bacteria. Right, the water is then pumped into storage tanks before it's sent to people's homes and other places where it can be used.